Hi guys, I'm Sam, and today I'm going to show you how to build a metal skateboard. Honestly, this skateboard looks really cool, but the practicality of it is non-existent. Truly, this is more of an art piece than a skateboard, but it still is pretty fun to ride. That being said though, if you're going to make one of these and are able to do any tricks on it, you will be a badass. So getting right into it, you'll need a piece of aluminum. I got 0.125 thickness, but you can go with whatever you want. Just keep in mind that the thinner it is, the more bendable, and if it's any thicker, making the front and back curved will be virtually impossible. Also, you will need to get, or just steal from another board, some trucks and wheels. So, to start off, you will need to measure the metal to the size of your board and cut it out. This really depends on how big you want your board, but once again, flexibility plays a big role in it. So the smaller the board is, the less flex on it. When cutting this out, make sure to use a metal blade, because even a really fine wood blade will break. As you can see, I didn't have any metal blades initially, so I tried using a wooden blade and that didn't work out. Even after I used metal blades, I still wore through some of them. And after cutting out the basic rectangle, then you're going to want to cut the curves. I honestly just guessed and it worked out fine, so no need to make a perfect half ellipse for this. After cutting it out, I measured the holes to the trucks, but I recommend just placing the trucks down where you want them and then drilling the holes through them, because one of my holes were barely off and I had to make another hole because the trucks weren't perfectly straight in the end. After this, you'll need to grind it down. Start with evening out the curve, and then just grind down all of the sides to make sure that if it hits you in the shin, it doesn't kill you. After this, you should grind the surface for two reasons. One is that it adds extra grip to the board so it's not extremely slippery, and the other is that I guarantee you would have scratched the crap out of it at this point because of how soft aluminum is. So once you have finished with this, you will need to bend the sides to make it look legit. Now this was a complete annoyance because even though the board itself flexed easily, trying to bend it at the ends of the board was extremely hard. To do this, I then tried to heat it up, but that didn't work, so I ended up just shoving it between a fence and the ground and physically bending it myself, which surprisingly turned out super well. So, the last thing that you will need to do is put the trucks on, which should take like 5 minutes, or 5 seconds actually, but for me it took forever because I screwed up on drilling the holes. So after that, you will be done and you can ride. In the end, this board turned out looking really cool, but as you can see, unfortunately it bends a ton while riding, so it's really hard to ride and do any tricks with. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe.